This video brings an urgent announcement that heaven specifically wants you to hear. There has been a divine selection process happening, and after careful consideration, their final decision has been made. This isn't just another spiritual video. It's an official announcement about you. Jesus and the angels have been watching, evaluating and deliberating for some time now. The discussion in heaven is over, the votes have been counted, and their final decision is clear. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn will change everything about how you see yourself. Heaven has made their choice, and that choice is you. This announcement has been arranged to reach you at this exact moment when you're ready to hear it. This isn't an ordinary spiritual message. It's a divine announcement about a selection process that's been taking place in heaven. The council has been in session, making critical decisions about who to choose for something very special. Missing this announcement could mean missing the most important spiritual appointment of your life. This selection marks a divine calling that's been specifically prepared with your name on it. Heaven doesn't make these decisions lightly or randomly. That's why this message found you today. Your attention to this video isn't by chance. It's a divinely orchestrated moment designed to deliver news that's been waiting for the right time to reach you. The selection process is complete, the decision has been finalized, and you need to know that you were chosen. The window to accept this calling won't remain open forever, but right now heaven is waiting for your response to their final decision. Every prayer you've whispered when you felt invisible has been heard in heaven's chambers. Every moment you wondered if God even noticed you has been carefully observed. All the times you watched others receive blessings while you waited patiently have been recorded. Your spiritual efforts haven't gone unnoticed by the divine council. Those seasons when you felt overlooked while others seemed to be chosen for special purposes, heaven saw your disappointment. The times when your faith felt small and you wondered if you were worthy of God's attention, that humility was noted. The persistence you showed in seeking God, even when answers seemed delayed, has been deeply valued. The questions you carried about your purpose and calling have all been acknowledged in heaven's discussions. Divine selection isn't always obvious, and sometimes the most worthy candidates don't realize they're being considered. Heaven understands this uncertainty, which is why they're making this announcement so clear that you can't possibly doubt their final decision about you. The selection process heaven uses appears mysterious to us, but follows divine wisdom that considers every detail of your life. This process evaluates things that seem ordinary, but are actually profound indicators of spiritual readiness. It looks at how you treat people when no one is watching, how you respond to difficulties, and how you handle waiting periods. Heaven notices patterns in your prayers, themes in your spiritual growth, and consistency in your character that others might miss. The selection committee sees potential in you that connects directly to assignments they have waiting. They observe your heart during both good times and challenging seasons. This wasn't a quick decision, but a careful evaluation that took time to complete. Your name kept coming up in heaven's discussions about who could handle what they have in mind. When the final vote was taken, the decision was unanimous. You were chosen not because you're perfect, but because you're perfectly suited for what heaven has planned. When heaven makes a selection like this, it's always connected to a specific divine purpose that's been designed just for you. You've been chosen to step into a spiritual role that matches gifts you didn't even know you had. This selection opens doors to experiences with God that you've only dreamed about. Your spiritual life is about to shift to a completely different level of meaning and impact. Important spiritual assignments are becoming available to you that weren't accessible before this selection. Heaven has captured something unique about your spiritual DNA, and now you've been chosen to express it fully. This decision marks something extraordinary in your relationship with God. It's clear evidence that your spiritual sensitivity and faithfulness have qualified you for advancement. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your divine purpose, far beyond what you imagined possible for yourself. The recognition of this selection begins a spiritual awakening that will transform every area of your life and expand your kingdom impact. There's been heavenly attention focused specifically on you during this selection period. Your spiritual sensitivity and authentic faith caught the attention of the divine council. You've been naturally drawing heaven's interest through your genuine pursuit of God and consistent character. More than you realize, your prayers and spiritual responses have been impressive to heaven. This selection didn't happen by chance. It's a carefully made choice based on qualities they see in you. Your faithfulness during seasons when nothing seemed to be happening was especially noted. Heaven values how you've handled both blessings and disappointments. Your spiritual maturity has developed in ways that qualified you for this selection. Each challenge you faced developed character traits that heaven needs for their purposes. Jesus personally recommended you during the selection discussions. Your heart for God and people made you stand out among many candidates. This divine recognition shows that heaven sees tremendous potential in you that's ready to be activated. The timing of this announcement is no coincidence. It comes now because you're spiritually ready to receive and respond to it. This precise moment has been divinely chosen because you've grown in faith and maturity enough to handle what comes with being selected. Your spiritual preparation period is officially complete. Your character has been tested, your faith has been strengthened, and your heart has been prepared through everything you've experienced. Your soul is now ready to embrace this calling more fully than ever before. All the spiritual experiences you've had, both good and difficult, have been preparation for this moment of selection. Nothing in your spiritual journey has been wasted. Every experience shaped your readiness for this divine choice. This particular selection is connected to larger movements happening in heaven right now. God is choosing people who are spiritually alert and ready to participate in His next-level plans. The announcement comes at the perfect intersection of your readiness and heaven's timing. If you're feeling amazed by this divine selection announcement, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important spiritual revelations. Your generosity helps these divine announcements reach others who desperately need to know about their own selection. When you give, you participate in heaven's work of revealing divine decisions to those who are ready to receive them. As you begin to embrace this selection from heaven, new spiritual awareness and opportunities will naturally develop in your life. This divine choice brings new responsibilities, not burdens, but sacred privileges to participate in God's work at a higher level. Don't view these responsibilities as pressure, but as incredible opportunities to partner with heaven in ways you never thought possible. This selection signals it's time to step into spiritual maturity and navigate this new chapter with divine wisdom and confidence. Finding balance becomes essential during this elevated time. While celebrating this divine selection, remember to stay grounded in prayer, scripture, and community that shaped who you are. These spiritual foundations will continue supporting you as you grow into this expanded role as one of heaven's chosen. God is inviting you to become more than just a recipient of blessings, but an active participant in His kingdom plans. This selection is your invitation to step into divine purpose with confidence and excitement. As you embrace this divine selection, remember that you're joining a community of others who have also been chosen for special purposes. Your experience shows that heaven is actively selecting people who are ready for greater spiritual involvement. Heaven witnesses every moment of spiritual awakening and every response to divine selection. Your story of being chosen brings hope to people who feel overlooked or wonder if God has special plans for them too. Your acceptance of this selection becomes encouragement that helps others recognize their own divine value. This selection isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others discover their own potential for divine choice. Heaven often works through those who have recently been selected to help awaken others who are still waiting for their calling. Your newfound identity as one of the chosen serves as both personal blessing and ministry opportunity to help others see their own worth in God's eyes. As you step into this new identity as one of heaven's chosen, stay consistently faithful to what got you selected in the first place. Heaven reminds you that being chosen is both a privilege and a responsibility that requires ongoing spiritual attention. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity and authentic faith that made you stand out during the selection process. Guard against pride or complacency that could make you forget the heart that attracted heaven's attention. Let your chosen status flow from continued genuine relationship with God. With this divine selection comes ongoing responsibility to remain worthy of the choice heaven made. Use this calling wisely to accomplish the purposes God has in mind. Stay humble while being confident in your selection. Embrace this journey with both gratitude and determination, showing others that being chosen by heaven comes from staying connected to God through consistent prayer, worship, obedience, and service. Your example helps others understand what it means to live as one of the divinely selected. Picture a future where you consistently live as one of heaven's specially chosen people. Imagine divine opportunities opening regularly, spiritual assignments arriving at perfect timing, and your understanding of God's purposes expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Heaven stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of divine selection with complete confidence. This is truly your moment to experience deeper partnership with God through accepting your chosen status. This marks the beginning of a time when your spiritual impact, wisdom, and purpose will be more aligned with heaven than ever before. Accept this selection with gratitude, and remember that you're surrounded by divine support on this journey of living as one of the chosen. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to fulfill the purposes for which you were selected. What joy awaits as you discover all the reasons heaven made their final decision about you. Your chosen life is just beginning to unfold in incredible ways. If this selection announcement has stirred something deep in your spirit, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support helps us continue revealing divine selections to those who need to hear them. If you're ready to accept that heaven has chosen you, type 888 in the comments below as your declaration of embracing your selected status. The journey of living as one of heaven's chosen continues beyond this announcement. As you step into this new identity, stay grounded in spiritual practices that keep your heart aligned with God's purposes for selecting you. Every day you live as chosen could be the inspiration someone else needs to believe in their own divine value. Your growing confidence in your selection serves as proof to others that heaven still chooses ordinary people for extraordinary purposes. Move forward with excitement, purpose, and readiness to fulfill whatever assignments come with being selected. Create opportunities for others to discover their own chosen status as you enjoy the privileges of yours. The divine language of selection has always been part of how God works with people who love Him. By accepting this choice, you join an eternal tradition of faithful people who learn to live worthy of heaven's confidence in them. Heaven made their final decision about you. Now it's time to live like the chosen person you are.